Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Vlogmas episode. It's another day of Vlogmas and it's another day of working on my Christmas decorations that I'm crocheting. In my last video, I was getting a little bit frustrated with the tree bobble stitch pillows, but I'm back with a better attitude and I'm ready to try again. But I think we're gonna start working the back panel first since it has no color changes. I'm pretty sure it's just the same stitch across. It's just still difficult because it is with that fuzzy yarn, which I have another skein of it right in front of me. So it is strictly out of this yarn that is very hard to see your stitches with. Basically impossible. You have to feel your way through it. So my goal is to try to get a whole back panel done today. I have no idea how long it's going to take. It depends on how much issues I have with feeling my stitches and things like that. But I'm hoping that if I work through this back panel, I'll be a little more confident in feeling the stitches. And then we can maybe reattempt the front panel. I don't know if I'm going to restart the whole thing or what I'm going to do. I was planning on making 2 pillows. So I guess I could like start the second one and then decide from there. But again, I don't really know. I don't know what the plan is. All I know is we're going to start with making a back panel first. But before we do that, I'm actually going to make myself a cup of coffee really quick and come back down because I meant to do that and I completely forgot. I'm getting a little bit of a sore throat, which is not good. Not good for me because I do not have time to get sick right now. So hopefully it just has to do with the changing in temperature and like my heat and stuff. I don't know. Cross our fingers that I'm not getting sick. I think I have all the things I need now. We got the Bobby pillow so that I'm a little more comfortable. We got the warm coffee made here, and I have Smosh Reddit stories queued up. I'm actually in the middle of the episode, but let's go ahead and try to see if we can get a center pole here. Oh geez, that's the outer pole, so maybe the center pole's on the other side. Okay, we'll take it. And we're going to use the 11.5mm plastic hook to start the chain, and then we'll switch to the 10mm. I just need to get this right, and then maybe I'll be more confident. Wish me luck here. I'm going to count my chains. I'm going to turn down my video. He's in the middle of a sponsor. Turn it down a little bit and see if I can count while listening or not. But let's get this started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I will in fact be putting stitch markers into every single loop again to help myself out here. So I'm going to do that real quick and then I'll be back to check in. Okay, I have stitch markers. I have 29 stitch markers in here. I have stitch markers for every single stitch, I think. That was a struggle. The chain's obviously the hardest, so hopefully after I get done with this one, it'll be a little bit better, but definitely was rough. I'm gonna go into each stitch and hopefully not struggle too much. I think I'm gonna take the stitch markers out after I finish each one.
Perfect for sampling something new or packing for travel or on the go.
I'm a violinist and play in a quartet with 12 coworkers these days. I know a gift like that as a young teen is
Like done so far. Truly, it feels like
we had such a good time. It was nice that
like I each of her kids. Yeah. We were like, okay, boom, yeah, these are my yeah, bodies in space. Bodies in the space. That could have been a day that he remembers very differently.
that was fun reception there. That way, anyone who wanted to stay over could crash on the floor or whatever.
29 stitches. I'm gonna use the row counter here, so row 1 done. I feel like I need to check in before I take all my work apart. I've almost hit the hour mark. I have a minute and a half left. And I'm doing much better, but I think I have one too many stitches. My problem is I need to count every single row. Like I have to keep counting, and I'm not the best counter. I get distracted very easily, so I think I might have one stitch too many in the last 2 rows. So we're gonna take it apart and count as I take it apart if I can. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have one too many. So I think the mistake happened in the row before. I had something go wrong, then had to undo the row. So let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, I think I had 2 in that one. 27, 28. So I had 2 stitches in one of the stitches. So I accidentally added an increase. So there we go. I found my mistake. So now we're starting over. We have 1 stitch in so far. I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm feeling a lot more confident. Let's lock in for another hour. It's 2:42 p.m. right now. I am gonna listen to a video in the background, but like I'm not fully paying attention to this video. So I think I can do this. Okay, let's focus for an hour. Row 3 is done. I'm getting somewhere now. I'm getting somewhere. We're just gonna use stitch markers for every single row. I have to do 24 rows. So let me time lapse. We have 54 minutes left. Let's see what we can get done in 54 minutes. I have not made it through the whole hour yet, but I had to take a little pee break. I have 13 minutes left on my timer, but I just basically finished the first skein of yarn. So I finished 14 rows, so we're over halfway done. And I just kind of realized I should probably measure it to see how it's working up. This is how much yarn is left, and I'm debating on just like leaving this end and starting the next row with another one. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll go a couple stitches over because this is quite a bit to weave in with. I haven't decided yet. My cat woke up from her nap, so she's now angry. She didn't even know I was down here. She was napping on the couch and now she's awake and feels left out. But this project takes a lot of concentration. I can't afford to have her jumping all over me and distracting me. So it is about 16 inches wide. Why did I think it said how big the pillow is supposed to be? I think it's like 16. I swear she said how much it was supposed to be. Okay, does that even exist? A 16 by 16 pillow form? I feel like 18 is more common, but here's a 16 by 16 hypoallergenic. That's a possibility. I don't want a 4-pack. Okay, I found one that's a 2-pack for $20, so that's probably what I'm gonna end up ordering. I just don't even know if it's gonna get here in time. Okay, we have 13 minutes left in my timer, so let me keep on going along here. I think a 16 inch by 16 inch should be good. I'd like to finish this whole panel today, so let me go grab another skein of yarn. She is so dramatic. I will let her down after I finish this panel, I promise. Or maybe even after my 13-minute timer goes off. Let me go grab another skein. Okay, get this ready to go. See what we can do here. The method of me counting every stitch is working pretty well, so that's what we're gonna continue to do. And also marking the end of the rows, or marking the beginning of each row is helping too. I guess I'll need to do that even when I'm changing colors. I need to like count the stitches and mark the rows for when I attempt the front panel again. Okay, this is how much we have left. Let's go ahead and add in the next color. We'll go ahead and add in the next skein, not color, sorry. So this will be the 6th stitch, 7. My count is off. I jinxed it. Okay, let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now I got 26. It's definitely not right. Yeah, something's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just start back at the beginning. Better to be safe than sorry. So we have 1 stitch done. Starting over. 129. So that was 14 rows. Okay, I'm gonna let Fifi down because she's driving me nuts. Hopefully she doesn't make this impossible. You can't sit in my chair and you can't sit in my lap. I'm sorry. This is a project that takes concentration, okay? I'm sorry there's not room for you up here. This is intense work here going on. "24 rows later, I have finished the back panel of the pillow. It's not like extremely perfect intention, but I think it's gonna be okay because like once it's sewn together and everything, I think it'll look fine. But I do want to measure it really quick just to see what the height of it is. Since the width was about 16 inches, I want to see what the height is. Ooh, the height's only 15 inches. That's okay. It'll stretch, hopefully. We'll just have to kind of stretch it out this way for it to fit. And we have these 2 ends that are kind of hanging out there. I'm assuming this is going to be the inside part, hopefully. I really don't see a difference in the stitches because it's just like straight fuzziness, but I'll probably make that like the inside part. But yeah, we have a whole back panel done, so I'm so excited. This is way more progress than I thought I was gonna make. And it's currently 4:22 p.m. so I'm debating on whether or not I want to continue this momentum and try to redo the front panel, or if I want to wait because it might be better to do it like all in one sitting for the most part. I got way better at feeling for the stitches, and I think the key is to mark the beginning stitch of every single row rather than trying to guess, because guessing is not an option here. So I think next time I should be able to do better because I'll have like the first 2 rows that are just like this. I know I'll have those right and I'll have them marked correctly. And then we'll just have to make sure we are correctly doing the other stitches and stuff, which those ones are with easier yarn. So I think I'll be able to do it. I think I can handle it now. I have a much better attitude than I did in the last video about the whole thing, and I'm feeling more confident. I was debating on making the second back panel and then doing the front panels, but I think I'm gonna wait because I want to kind of complete a full pillow almost, or like at least the front and back panels before I go creating like all the parts. I guess I want to make sure it's gonna work okay before I like decide on if I'm making a second pillow or not, I guess. I do need to order the pillow inserts. I found some on Walmart, so I think I might order those, but I think I need to look to see if I have anything else I need to order, because I don't like doing like an order of just one thing, because you either have to pay shipping or like a small order fee depending on how the Walmart delivery is or whatever. So I'm gonna look around and see if I need anything else, if I need any wrapping paper or anything like that, and maybe order some other things with it. But I believe I'm gonna order those inserts today. Good check-in. That was another like 12 to 14 minutes after my hour timer went off that it took me to finish this, so not too bad at all. I think I've decided I'm gonna put this aside for now, and maybe we'll do a little bit more work tomorrow. I have no idea when the yarn's coming in for my next project, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get it started in today's video or not. Let me see if I can track the progress of that yarn. I ordered a bunch of yarn, so I'm like, ooh, which store did I even order it from? I cannot remember to save my life. Okay, I've come to reattempt the front of this pillow. We got the whole back of it done, so I have a little bit more faith that I could get the front done maybe. So that's my goal today, not to get it all done, but my goal is to make some progress on it. So got the bag here. This bag has the project in it. I feel like I need to clean up my space first. I have quite the mess going on here. I don't know where my scrap bag went. My scraps are getting a little bit out of control. Okay, let me just throw these in here. A little bit of a cleanup here. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. So, maybe not. We have a yarn mess basically. So, this is what we had going. I think I might just take it all out and start over. Trust me here. I feel like I was getting the hang of it. I was getting the hang of how to count the stitches and everything, and I needed to like figure that out first. And now I just have a mess of yarns. So I think the best thing to do, honestly, is just take it out and start over. So I think that's what we need to do. Let me pull up the pattern on my computer. I don't know, maybe we don't have to take out the first 2 rows, but let's go back to that part and make sure that we're on the right track. And also we need to clean up these freaking yarns because this is a mess. So once we get a color out, we need to roll up that yarn. So let's get all the green out first, and then we'll go from there. This is the real part about crocheting and learning and trying new patterns. Like, you gotta undo and redo so many times sometimes, and things don't always go correctly, but that's like, I mean, the frustrating part, but also that's what gets you to like the fun things, like being able to make new things and try out new techniques and patterns and everything. Okay, I'm just gonna untangle this yarn. This is not good. This is really not good. Probably wasn't a good idea to just throw it all. Okay. I'm gonna watch a video while I untangle this because holy crap.
Look at her. Look at her.
That took forever, but I have both of these yarns unattached. Started rolling this one up, and I'm about to pull it back to row 2, or so that it has 2 rows done. So we will count and see what we have going on here. Let me find my crochet hook because I don't actually know where it is. Where is my big hook at? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's just count these really quick. And 29. There's 29 stitches, so actually I'm not gonna undo them. We have 2 rows done. We're gonna start here, and we're just gonna pay really close attention and make sure we keep marking our ends and hope for the best. I really hope this works out okay. Let's do this thing. We're gonna pull the brown through on the 5th one. Like, maybe this is where I'm making the mistake. Like, this is how I've learned to change colors, to pull it through like on the last one of the one before. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I don't know. Oh wait, first of all, I'm already messing up because Emily, follow instructions. What is wrong with me? I'm supposed to do 12, not 5. And 12, this is where we change colors. And then we do 5, 1, and then we're gonna pull back to the white. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, third row is done. I'm gonna set a timer for an hour and work on this and see how much progress I can make. Okay, I wanted to update you guys because this is going a lot better than the first time. I just did have to undo my last row and like redo because I made like my first mistake. I just couldn't see the stitch and I couldn't tell if I already went in it or not. I accidentally went in it twice, so then I was gonna have too many stitches, but I figured it out before I got too far. So I just had to undo the one row, so it was fine. But this is already working up so much better. I figured out one of my mistakes from the beginning, which was that I accidentally forgot a bobble at the beginning. This kind of looks crazy right here, but it's just because the way that the yarn is sitting. But once I pull it all tight and everything, it'll hopefully look better. Yeah, it just was missing a bobble at the beginning. So now it is better and fixed and correct. So I think is correct. So I'm just gonna keep on working. I just finished row 7. We're about to start the second row of bobbles, and that's where we're gonna find out if I am doing it right or not. This part's bothering me right here, so I might end up, it's just because the fuzzy is really sticking out. I might end up doing something about that. Maybe I'll weave in the green over top of it or something. But I'm excited because it is actually going correctly, and we're about 35 minutes into my hour, and I've already got all this done, so I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna keep on working for the next 24 minutes, and then I will check in with you guys. I have no idea what time my boyfriend's getting here, but I probably will stop crocheting once he gets here so we can hang out, but I'm just gonna keep on working probably until then. I'm feeling way less frustrated and actually like excited about this project now. So that's good, because last video I was like crashing out and thought I was gonna end up giving up, but all good now. I woke my cat up, of course, because I started talking, but let me time lapse for you guys so you guys can continue to watch my progress. And I'm really excited. Also, the inserts, the pillows, are supposed to get delivered today, so we'll have to see how those are too when they get delivered. Hi, I just got done with the 10th row. It's still going really well. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm just gonna have to do something about these little fluffy areas there, but look at the Christmas tree. If you didn't have these whites in here, like, you would be able to see that it's just like going up green. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna have to like, hopefully I have enough yarn left over that I can, I don't know, cover those spots up or something. I was trying to figure out how I could carry my yarn differently. Like if I'm not carrying the yarn correctly, if that's why, but I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I'll keep messing around with it, but I'm so excited it's working. Ah, that's so exciting. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. That was just over an hour of work and we got this far. And let's see, that was row 10 and there are 24 rows total. So let's just keep going, see what we can get. I'm gonna check back in a little bit and I'll show you guys my progress. I'm like running out of storage, so I'll just check in a little bit. Okay, the last clip was me showing that I didn't think the pattern was right, so I just took liberty and changed it. I felt like it needed another bobble on top, and I'm glad I added it. I still need to fix the color, so don't mind. It'll look better once these aren't all white. I'm gonna weave in the end so that that looks better. But it had 2 bobbles ending it, and I didn't like how it looked. So I just put a bobble in the middle. It looks a little offset right now just because of the fuzzy, but I think it'll look better once I weave in the end. But I finished the whole front of it. The only thing I don't like is that there's 2 white rows there and only 1 on top now because it was missing a bobble. But like, I think it needs that bobble, because if not, then it just ends like this. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it would look good with 2 on top, but that looked weird to me. Having 2 on top. I feel like it looks better with having a point at the top of the tree. I don't know. That's what I'm going with, but I want to measure this real quick. My camera battery is about to die. It's flashing at me, which is so annoying because I'm so close to being done with this. I just want to measure across, and then I want to show you guys the pillows too, so I'll have to change my battery before that. This is 16. Oh, it's 16 by 15. Maybe I could add another row. Maybe the pattern is wrong. What's the other one? The other one's only 24 rows, so I don't want it to be not equal. Maybe it just needs stretched. Maybe once it's stretched, it'll be... Oh yeah, it can stretch to 16. Darn it, my heat's turning on again. Okay, I'm gonna change my camera battery and then turn off my heat real quick so you guys don't have to listen to that. Okay, so we made some good progress in this video today. We got a whole front panel done. Check it out. We also have the back panel, which is over there. I don't feel like grabbing it right now, but it's just this but white. I'm gonna weave in, I have all this green left. I only used one skein of green, which I think I ordered 3, so we have plenty of green. I have this all left to weave in through there to make it look better, so if that's not enough, I could like tie on more from another skein if I wanted. And I need to detach my brown from here eventually because it is still attached currently. But let me show you how the pillows came in the mail. We'll just open one today, but you're supposed to let them sit for 24 hours before you use them or whatever, so we're gonna open this one now. It literally came in this airtight thing. We're supposed to open it up and then take it out, kind of squeeze it, pull on it. I don't know, you're supposed to like do this with it basically, and then let it sit for 24 hours. So let's get it opened up first. My boyfriend's gonna be here any second, I think, with dinner, so I need to hurry. Oh, it's like in an airtight thing. I always find these to be satisfying, but this is probably loud, sorry. I was thinking it was gonna be fluffier than this, but maybe it's gonna take time to... I'm supposed to do this and do this and then you have to let it fluff up for 24 hours. It's just throw pillow fillers, so I think that should work. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Okay, so this is what's going to go inside of it, but I think that is all we're going to be doing in part 2 of this video. So in part 3, and potentially there might have to be a part 4 because my yarn's taken so long to get here, but we got good progress on these pillows. In part 3, I want to get at least one pillow done, hopefully, if not both of the pillows done. And then part 4 is going to be another crocheted decoration that I'm going to be making, but I'm waiting for the yarn to come in the mail still. It's not supposed to come in the mail till next week. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to start that probably till later in December. I wanted to have it like right now to decorate, but it is what it is. But at least we'll have it for all the years to come too. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me actually like be more positive about this and like making good progress with it, finally figuring it out and like following the pattern correctly, but then also having to change the pattern a little bit because I didn't like how it was. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It was a little more positive than last time when I was like completely getting upset and crashing out. I'm excited, and I'm excited to make the other pillow. I think it's going to go a lot faster because honestly, I did not think I was going to get this whole thing done at night. I thought it was going to take me all weekend to do this, but I literally got the whole thing done this morning, which is awesome. Or not this morning. It's nighttime. I'm tired. It's been a long week. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you think it was a good choice that I added the top bobble or not, or should I have left it as 2? Because I'm actually curious to hear, but by the time you guys see this, I've probably already made the second pillow, so. But I don't know, the pattern confused me. I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out. For the most part, it was okay, but then I was confused by that part. The picture looks like 1 bobble on top, not 2. So I don't know. But anyways, if you guys do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I'll see you in my next video. Bye!